this week. I can't wait to give you my seat. I can't wait till it's just week. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Roll up this week. I can't wait to give you my seat. I can't wait till it's just week. I can't wait. No, I can't wait. No. I'm too impatient. Ooh, rolled up a whole damn gram I'm facing. I'm too damn impatient. Ooh, look at your body, yeah, look what I'm facing. I'm too damn impatient. I'm trying to get all in your life and you waste it. I'm trying to make a baby. Fuck, I'm trying to fuck it up, yeah, I'm trying to go crazy. Lady, you plus me, what you think?
Hey, I'm still over here partying. What's up? It's your favorite homegirl, Chanel. What's up? And welcome to another episode of Sex, Love, and Vibes. Hey, y'all. Hey. I'm fucking lit. I'm in a good ass mood. I'm excited. But y'all know I'm always excited. I'm always excited about another motherfucking episode. But tonight I got Keith on the show. What's up, Keith?
What's poppin'? Good light, good love, good energies. BlindMan Ke here. Wishing nothing but good energy to all good energy.
Absolutely. If y'all don't know, I don't know if y'all remember on my last episode, I did a shout out to you or whatever, because BlindMan Ke is actually the guy that's on my on the music that's playing for the promo video.
You feel me? You know how we coming.
I can't wait.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Always love. I definitely appreciate it.
I can't wait. No, I can't wait. No.
I'm always ready.
There you go.
But tonight's episode is basically just getting familiar with you. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate you, joining me tonight. I'm super fucking geeked about this. You know I got some good ass questions.
You own it. That's why you own it. You always own it.
I'm ready. Goddammit, I'm ready. So for those of you who don't know, go ahead and tell us who exactly is BlindMan Ke. Like, let us know the whole history behind your name or whatever, where you from. Like, let us know. What's up?
Okay, so I am considered legally blind, but I have partial vision. So my left side, I have no vision. I'm only able to see light perception. So if you put a bright light in front of my face, on this side I can see. On my right side, I'm nearsighted and farsighted. I'm able to see you, but I'm not able to make out, like, say, your eye color, right? So okay. If I was in front of Chanel, then I would have to be damn near about to give you a hug to see exactly what your eye color is. You know what I mean? So like super detailed stuff that people have on their face, I'm not really able to see that unless I'm a friend or a family, to where I'm like, oh, I didn't know you had a nose ring, you know what I mean? Or I didn't know you had different earrings on a day. So, like, besides that, you're kind of more of just a shadow. And until I'm able to get a little bit closer to you, I'm not really able to see you unless I have magnification. So, Miss Chanel, I was able to see you. You're a beautiful light,
Thank you. I appreciate you.
So, I magnify to be able to see what I need to see. I was a premature baby. It wasn't stopping my flow. I'm still here to this day. I graduated from Lawrence North. I did attend the School of the Blind for part of my childhood, from first grade to freshman. My mom saw it fit for me to be in a normal setting.
So you was born this condition, you was born visually impaired. Is that what you're saying? Partially. Okay.
Yeah, I had glaucoma and cataracts. They were able to take the cataracts out of my eye, but due to so many surgeries, like Chanel, you know how I got glasses on, right? We got glasses on. So these picture basically your eyes as their own glasses, right?
Okay.
So everybody has a set of lenses on their eyes, but if you get too much damage done to your eyes, they could either be replaced or taken off. And I wasn't able to get lenses on my eyes. So that's what bilateral aphakia is. So basically that, like, let's say if I walk in a dark room from being outside, right?
Right.
I have to give my eyes time to adjust to the lighting in the house or a building. So I'm not gonna just straight walk into a room because 9 times out of 10 I might not get shit over and I don't want to pay for it. So
Like, I don't
I'm
want
a
to do that shit.
right. I'm gonna wait my 2 minutes or 1 minute or whatever time I need to be able to walk in a grocery store or the bank or Dollar General. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Um,
I mean,
but
that makes sense. I didn't know. That's so crazy. I didn't know because we've had conversations or whatever, but I didn't know that you were born that way. So
yeah,
that
no, yep. This
I
is
didn't know that. So how do you
yep.
navigate through life, like day to day? Like, what is your routine? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I was privileged to, be blessed with individuals that could help me and give me resources. So I definitely am an advocate individual that definitely uses the bus. You
Okay.
know, public transportation is my friend.
So you got a great support system who help you out.
Yeah, but I also definitely use the bus. So you could catch me. Maybe you guys see me if you were ever able to be on the bus, or maybe you just had to take the bus for whatever reason. The 34, 28, those were, something, those numbers I every day, frequently. So I
Right.
do Uber, but like I said, I have family, but I'm not no stranger to getting out on my 10 and walking where I need to go and Ubering where I need to go. So I
You're
make
real
it
close.
happen
I
that
don't
way.
trust none of these motherfuckers in this house to help me if I was going through some shit.
Hey,
No,
it's real. It's
nah,
real.
I get it though. That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. So, what was the name of the school? Well, first of all, where are you from? Because your number is 219, right? So we from. This is it.
Um, my so I'm
Oh shit.
originally born in Panama Canal.
Okay.
Yeah, the country all the way down south, Paitilla, Panama is where I was born. My
Uh huh.
family is from Gary, but I
Okay.
really done lived in Indianapolis majority of my childhood. So
Okay.
I'm basically from both. You feel me? Gary is
You like
where
that,
the home is, definitely the home is,
right?
but Indianapolis is really where I lay my head. This is my city. I have to
Right.
claim it as part of my city as well because I know more Indianapolis than I know Gary. You can't drop me off
That's
nowhere
home.
in Gary. Don't do
Right.
it.
Right.
Don't do that.
Right.
Don't you do that.
He said, "Don't do that. Don't do
But
that."
Indianapolis, I can find you in my home without the phone. So, you know,
Okay. Now, tell me more about this school you attended. What was the name of the school?
Indiana School of the Blind. Um,
Okay.
I attended that school from half of my first grade all the way to my end of my freshman year. It's a
Okay.
school for visually impaired and legally blind individuals. They give you your resources that you need,
Mm-hmm.
help you navigate and how to learn how to navigate in a normal setting and out in the real world. So they were able to give me um, resources and knowledges. I mean, resources and education on how to get on the bus, how addresses are set up. So your will be on this side, your odds will be on this side. Help me learn how to find my north from east to west to south, or my northwest, or
Right.
you know what I mean. Um,
That's good shit though. That's
yeah,
what's
no,
that's
it definitely worked out. I was able to
that,
be around kids also like me, so that definitely gave me my confidence boost at that time when I was at the school. I was
wow.
I was that guy. You know what I mean? I was definitely that guy when I went to school to blind because my confidence was so up. I used to attend talent shows. We used to do plays, and I would volunteer myself. Let me dance. Y'all ain't got nobody for 5 minutes. I'll dance for 5 minutes.
You know,
Y'all
I
ain't got
got that.
nobody to sing. So I was that guy for that. I
That's
enjoyed
dope.
going to that school. Yeah, that was I thank God for that. That was great.
That's really dope because now I work in the education field or whatever. I've been teaching over 8 years or whatnot, and kids are mean as fuck. Kids can be very mean. You know, they can be very cruel, and that was gonna be my next question in reference to that. But the fact that you said that you attended a school where it was people that was, you know, similar to you or whatever, and they could relate, to what you were experiencing or whatnot, and you just had all the confidence in the world. So that means you really didn't have to deal with too much of the bullying and all the bullshitting around from other kids like that.
I mean, no and yes, because you're always going to, as like you said, kids are mean. So kids attract more kids. Would you agree?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
So at some point in time, if I'm not at the school of the blind, I'm gonna be with my siblings, and I am one out of 8. So they have friends, you know what I mean? And then outside of that, I'm looking for my friends at home, when I go home, because everybody at home goes to the same school around the corner.
Right.
Not Marquise. He's going 8 miles this way, you know what I mean? So they want to know, well, why you don't go to the school? Your little brother go, your little sister go.
They got questions and shit. You like, damn.
Yeah. So
okay.
I definitely went through it, and I appreciate it, especially to see the times that we are now. I appreciate it because it taught me how to deal with jerks. It taught me how to deal with negativity. It taught me how to deal with just different energies, because you have to learn when to pick your battles and when to let them be. So when I had to get in somebody's ass, I get in their ass if I didn't see it worth the challenge. Then I let it be, because you can't stop everybody from, oh, look at him. Why his eyes do that? Why? Like, it's just a choice. You got to choose them. But I mean, for the most part, I didn't get wedgies or, swirlies in the toilet or anything like that. But I mean, everybody gets bullied. That's how I look at it. So it don't matter.
Were your siblings very protective over you due to your condition?
Oh yeah, because my brother also.
Because I'll be with the shit. I'll be like, yeah, I'm about to fight you right now. Like that's it. That's it. We about to do this right now.
But we never. That's what I'm saying. I was so cool, and the people that I always would be around, those people were so cool. So it was more like this Marquise, this fam. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know how to explain it, because I would deal with it, but it would just come here and there. So it wasn't like an everyday thing, like, oh, I'm getting bullied, or I don't want to go to school. You know what I mean? It just, I'm a cool guy. I tell people I'm a nice guy. You don't really got no reason to make fun of me. I'm a nice guy. When I get to talking
and I believe you, because just from the last conversation and even the meeting that we attended together, like your spirit is good. I can tell you're a good ass person. So I definitely can agree and tap into that. Like you seem to be a very nice and cool guy or whatnot. And yeah, that's why I was so excited when you was interested in being on the show. I'm like, oh yeah, we can do that.
Right, because I'm just a nice guy. I don't want to make myself a target. I'm already a target. You know what I mean? When I come in the room, it really depends on if it's after work hours. Ain't no telling how you'll catch me, but you're going to notice me when I walk in the room. During business hours, you're still going to notice me because of my presence. Then I got my cane, and then I got my braids. So
I didn't even know you had a cane until I watched your video. It was one of your music videos, and I'm like, oh, he got a cane, because I literally forget. You know what I'm saying? Because we be texting, and then with the phone. Then when we had the meeting and stuff like that, I'm like, oh shit! Like I be forgetting all about that.
It's
until
technology.
You said something, and then we smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this motherfucker be rolling up too, just like me. Oh, okay. So I don't even be I be forgetting or whatever. But you use a dope ass vibe and a dope ass soul. Now I got some juicy questions, because it's sex, love, and vibes, and it will only be right. You know what I'm saying?
It'll only be right, though.
So I'm going to take my sip.
Let's go.
I know wifey is nearby, but I'm going to take my sip. Because
listen, she's here for the shits. She's here for the shits, too. Hey, we honest around here. We honest in the Dunkin'.
I love it. And it's all love. So wife, it's all love. I just got questions. That's it. I just got questions. So how... Now, you didn't tell me how it is like for our school and growing up or whatnot, but explain to me, how was it when getting into a relationship, like your first relationship and just getting into that whole little thing. How was it for you?
So are we talking kid shit, or we talking adult, like young adults?
Well, Can I have both? Is that cool? Can I ask both?
It's sex.
Because I got follow-up questions after that. Goddamn it! Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I got follow-up questions.
Well, wow, you got me. Okay, let me think. Cause I'm trying to figure out which. Wow,
okay, so tell me about instead of putting pressure on you like that, and like I said,
no, it's not pressure. Hold on, baby, it's never
okay,
pressure.
okay. Because I was about to say I can switch it up. I can clean the shit up. Cool.
Okay, I've had the pleasure. I'm a handsome guy. I never let my disability ever fool the appearance. So I've been privileged to date people with disabilities and people without disabilities. So I'm making more juicier for you, and I'll give you both. So when I dated my lady that had a disability, it's a click. You see what I'm saying? Because we both get each other. We both understand the challenges and the stresses of everyday living.
Right.
Now, with that being said, so if I'm with you, right, I'm not able to pick you up in a nice car. So we have to do our shit. We got to get on the bus, baby, or shit. Really, you got to meet me halfway with some Uber money. I'll take care of you when we get to our location.
Right.
But you gon', we in this shit together. So we gonna have to kick in. We gonna have to pitch in. So it's more understanding. It's just when you're in a relationship with a person that has the same challenges as you, you're more patient. So we're not going out every night. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're taking our time because we understand if we want to go out all night, we literally got to plan 3 days before. Make sure we either got the money, make sure we got our bus schedule, or make sure we got certain people to pick us up to take us here and here. I want to take her to the movies and dinner, and I want to take her downtown. So for the average person, he might be able to make that happen with just $50. Not Keys. Like, baby, we coming to
more
$300
expensive because you got
we that's damn near that's $150 to $300 just depending on all of what.
Oh, we ain't going no goddamn well. That's ridiculous. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, and that's why I say it costs to be the boss.
No, I get it. I mean, I think it's dope that you have came across so many people who's willing to be so understanding and patient with you. And like you said, you dated people with the, with the similar conditions. So, they just like, oh, okay, it is what it is type thing. Right. Okay, so next question is, let me take my sip before I ask. Hope you're ready. I'm nosy, Keith, okay?
Let's go. We here.
I might let you finish rolling up so I can ask the question. You know what I'm saying? So how is it, wifey, don't kill me, okay? I'm sorry ahead of time. How is it when you are being intimate with your lover?
I think before
you answer, I feel like the reason why I'm asking this question, because I feel like people in general, but especially men, they go off like physical. You know what I'm saying? You go off physical a lot of times or whatever when you're attracted to somebody, and especially in the bedroom type of thing. For you, I just want to know, like, how is it? Like, if that makes sense.
So I'm more of a vibe. You feel me? Because we on vibe. So I'm more of a vibe and a personality. What is your energy? What is your vibe like? What is your personality? Because I mean, to me, most women they're not ugly. It's either you're just attracted to them or you're not. You see what I'm saying? But that doesn't make a person ugly to me.
It's some booger woogers. I believe it's some booger woogers. And I ain't gay. I'm saying you might be some booger woogers.
Yeah, you're right. But that's not, I'm saying that's just not me.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
You're so nice. That's so nice.
So it's really your personality. If your personality and your vibe is just like, ooh, that shit make me hot, girl. I need you, because that personality, what your energy is giving off to me, I'm picking it up, and it just be like, woo, like, woo. That's what it be like for me, because I don't know how to explain it, because I've like I said, I've had the pleasure of having people with disabilities and without, And then I've had ladies that most men would say, damn, that's you. And I say, yeah, that's me. And then I've had ladies that are more bigger, but to me, I'm here for the shit. And then I've had girls that
When you say
skinny.
bigger, you mean like fat?
Oh yeah, I'm talking about like she gotta pull her sweatpants over her belly button. Like
the big girls need love too. Okay.
Yeah, hey, but she was fine. I can't explain it. That's the past, but I'm just saying I'm personality vibe. Like, baby, as long as you taking care of your body, you making sure your hygiene is cool. Like, I don't give a fuck what buddy down the street think. If he like you, then I got something to worry about. So you for me? Okay, let's go. We don't have to worry about, because I don't worry about people look at me like, hey, if you fucking with it, you fucking with it. If you're not, get the fuck on. I'm not about to get the fuck on. That's how I look at it.
I love the confidence. I can see why people gravitate towards you. You got so much shit going on, you know what I'm saying, as far as career wise, a lot of things under your belt. But the fact that you so fucking confident, I think that's dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's people out here who's not experiencing the same things that you're experiencing, who's not visually impaired, you know, stuff like that. And they lack confidence. And so far doing this interview and shit, you just like, it's like, fuck this, fuck that. It is what it is. But, I think that's dope as fuck. Like, that's
but we had to come, but I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're
as
fine.
Individuals, as beings, we have to come to that realization. You know what I mean? We have to work our way up to that, because not all of us just pop out the womb like I'm Beyonce. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I didn't get all this confidence like 100% into 25. I'm 27. I'm about to be 28 this July. So I stand very proudly on that. I don't want to ever take that feeling away, because I know what it feels like not having security in yourself. You know what I mean? Like, we all have our days where we might look in the mirror and be like, oh, I got a pimple right here, or you know what I mean? But to really not feel like you're your best every day is a working process. Absolutely. But you can do it. You know, if you're not, if who's watching this is not at that point, I talk to myself in the mirror. That's what I do. Hey, you the shit. Who the fuck that person thought they was talking to you like that? They don't know who the fuck you is. So, but that's what I say to myself in the mirror. But you know, when I go to the doctor's office, or I go to work, or I go to school, I tell myself that, like, when I walk in here, they gonna look at you. Let them know you the shit. They gonna watch you. Hey, this lady don't think you gonna be able to talk to her. Talk to her.
Right. I mean, that's good as fuck. I do the same thing. Like, I ain't even know if I said that on one of my last episodes. Like, I speak affirmations daily. I have to.
Yep. I think that's the
like
one that
I have to. So I definitely feel you on that. I definitely do. Now, I done already mentioned her, but you know, tell us about your lovely wife. How long have you been married? How long have you been with your wife?
I just got married April 25th.
Congratulations.
23rd.
Don't be fucking up. Women take that to a different. Don't be fucking up.
It's the 23rd. It's the 23rd. My bad.
We're gonna be like, we're gonna talk after this goddamn episode, because you're supposed to know.
It's all good. But we've only really been together for, right now, it's about to go on 3 years. And we're expecting a child in less than 7 days.
Congratulations. I didn't know it was that close.
Hey, this dad's about to pop.
You better roll the fuck up, then I'll be rolling up too.
Hey, you hear me? Because when she come, it's all this shit about to stop.
It's a girl. Congratulations.
Yep. Zamira.
Oh, that's beautiful. Congratulations.
Zamira, you so beautiful, girl. Zamira, when you see this girl, you so beautiful. Daddy loves you. You are so beautiful, girl.
That's what's up.
Right.
Oh, we got a question in the chat. Do you have any concerns about being a parent and how it's changing so much?
Yes. It's the moral set that people have. That is what worries me. People don't have the same morals that I feel like I'm like I said, I'm 27. So when I was 10, 12 years old, looking at my mama, looking at my uncle, looking at my grandma, how they stood as an individual, I just was like, man, I can't wait to stand like that.
Right.
And it's like, that's not no more now. You know what I mean? To have morals, to stand for principles.
It's not like that nowadays.
It's not like that. And that's what scares me about just having kids in general. I want to have more than one. So, I mean, all we can do is just give our kids love, knowledge, and the resources to be the best that they can be. And they going to do what they going to do.
Absolutely. That's the perfect answer too. Yeah, I feel you on that, because it's harder nowadays. There's so much shit going on in the world. And yeah. But I can tell you're gonna be good at this. Congratulations to you and your wife. Now, is your wife is she visually impaired?
Yep. So
okay.
If I may, I felt like when I was with women without a disability, the connection.
I try not to say disability because I didn't want to offend you. So I keep
saying, you're not gonna defend me. I don't know about nobody else, but I look at a disability as a superpower. That's what I tell all my. I got a superpower.
Right.
Yeah, my disability is really a superpower. It how it sounds. It's like how black people use the N-word. How it sounds is bad, but if you're that individual using that word with empowerment, then what can anybody do to you?
Okay. I mean, that's the way to look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but it never bothered me. It you know, people never said, "Oh, you got a disability." They would say, "Oh, you cockeyed." You know, that's the shit that would bother me.
See, you so humble. If I was visually impaired, I'm an asshole slightly. So I'd be like, "Bitch, you cockeyed."
So it, you know, but I'm fair enough. So women that I would be with that had no disability, the connection was a little bit more, way more difficult. The patience was not there, and me understanding them sometimes was not there. You know what I mean? I couldn't understand sometimes of how Miss Lady would think and how that made sense to her. So I just felt that it was better for me to be able to connect with somebody that literally lives my challenges every day. So when I come home, I know she really knows how I feel. And if she doesn't, she can really sympathize with that because she has her own challenges.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Right. I love it. That's what's up. That's what's up. Once again, congratulations to you and your wife.
Thank you.
Appreciate fucking marriage. So on baby girl. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you both. I really am. Look, I don't want to stay too much on that aspect because I want to get to the good shit. Now, you're an artist, sir. You're an artist, and I love your fucking music, you know? That's why I asked you, you know, can I borrow your music for the promo video? Like, right. I love the music. So when did you start getting into music?
Like professionally or just into
well, all together. I want to know both. I always want to know, you know, just both. Just
so my dad at 6 years old, this is what I remember, like 5-6 years old.
Okay.
I'm listening to DMX. I'm listening to Scarface. I'm listening to Mary J. Blige from Mama. I'm listening to poetry. I mean flowetry. I'm sorry, I didn't have a little bit today, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me.
It's okay. I'm
poetry.
It's all right. It's all right.
Flowetry and Jill Scott. So from a young age, music, like again, so I'm visually impaired. So I see stuff with my ears. You know what I mean? So the music is just like, whoo, that's that. Oh, I need to tap into that too. So I'm sitting at the stereo. She don't have to worry about turning no TV on. My pops don't have to worry about turning no TV on. Let that Scarface ride out. Yeah, right. Yeah. Let that Faith Evans ride out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let that Erykah Badu ride out for me. So from that's how I was able to engage. Oh, I have to say this. Sade is a queen to me. Like my mama played that, and every time I hear her, I have to stop. Like we have to just listen to Sade. It don't matter what song it is.
Your mama got a good ear, honey. Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
Your Love Is King is that might be at my wedding right there, boy. Woo, that's a woman telling it like a T.I. is. But from there on, I always just had a ear for lyrics, an ear for rhythm. I'm not gonna lie to y'all and be like, oh, I can tell you what saxophone that is or what snare. I can't. I'm not on that level. I know it's some blind visually impaired people that are definitely at that frequency. I'm with it. I'm just not there with that. So from 6 to going up and up, I just always would, you know, rap on the table with my family. I wouldn't rap outside, but I did show my dancing abilities. So that let people know, like, oh, you like music. I used to be really heavy on dancing. You know, B2K was out, Usher. You know, then Chris Brown came. So I was doing my thing.
That was my shit. I'm definitely still dance to this day.
Yeah, I was doing my thing. So I didn't start really taking my music serious until in my 20s, really my middle 20s. So like I said, 25 is when my life started coming on. I met a friend and I showed him some of the stuff I was doing on GarageBand that I was putting on YouTube, and he was like, oh, that's hard. We gotta get you in the studio. So he got me in the studio, and since shit,
Smoking this peanut butter cause it's strong.
Yeah.
Man, I'm strong, man.
Yeah.
My producer be ready, y'all.
Yeah, you be ready.
Fuck is she on? My cousins is tripping, and that is a fact.
Hey, what song is this?
It's the Made Family featuring Lil Mark.
Okay.
So anybody's able to on all platforms. The Made Family, BlindMan Ke $E. BlindMan Ke $E. On all platforms. I'm gonna pop up. I'm doing my shit the right way. So,
absolutely.
You know, that's what we've been doing. You know, getting contracts, reading them, making sure everything look right, is right.
I love it. I love it. Now I'm a music kid. I love music. I wake up to music. I go to bed to music, and that's why. That's one of the reasons why I reached out.
Who do you listen to?
So right now on my playlist on repeat, I'm definitely listening to some Kendrick Lamar. I don't care what nobody say about that album. I love that fucking album.
Woo! Hey, ain't he talking to us though?
Man, he's definitely
talking to us though.
He is. But people got so much. See, I can go on about this because I feel like he didn't hit his spiritual realm. But I think he's always been spiritual. But he's definitely like he didn't hit his spiritual realm, and people got so much to say, and they're like, "Oh, I don't understand what he's talking about." You're not gonna understand unless you have found your fucking self. Because I can understand every fucking thing he has said on this album. I love the album from beginning to end. You know what I'm saying?
From beginning to end.
Beginning to end.
It's great poetry, great spoken word,
yes,
great lyrics, great punchlines, great everything.
Everything.
But to
he got married. He got 2 kids and shit now. I'm like, come on, Kendrick.
to add on to what you were saying about how people are like responding negatively, that's because they was never fucking fans. Like if you go back to Pimp a Butterfly, he already done told you. He been talking to us. He been trying to get us to listen, but now it's the time because everybody even had to pay attention to shit. So
I've been going through something.
Man.
1,855 days. I've been going through something.
I've been going through, man. That is hard. That's
everything on the fucking album. So that's definitely on repeat right now, like nonstop. I do like J. Cole. I do like me some J. Cole. I'm a Beyonce fan. I ain't like the Beehive type shit or whatever. I'm older now.
Ooh, hey.
But I love Beyonce. I know they gonna get me, but I love Beyonce. Like I would definitely go to her concerts. But I'm not obsessed like how people be, oh my God. I'm not like that, but I love Beyonce. I love her music. She's amazing to me. She's a great performer. Who else do I listen to? So I'm more soulful. So I don't know if you heard of you probably have Ella Mai. I love her. I would blast the shit. Her new album is good too. I don't know if you heard the album, but it's good.
I'm gonna have to. I'm waiting on my wifey to play it. She ain't really tapping in. Oh no, she had some negative reviews. That's
for Ella Mai.
Yeah, she didn't like her beats.
Really? Oh well. I like them. I can't even say nothing bad. I enjoyed the album because I guess because I can relate to it. You know what I'm saying? I can
Because
relate
you're
to a
actually
lot of the
going, or
songs.
you done went through it. Yeah, music
Yeah.
hits way harder when you done been through that experience.
I swear you be like, oh, that's for me right there. That's for
now
me.
Turn that shit back on. I done went through that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's definitely it. Now who do you listen to? Like, what gets you in your zone? Like, what's give me five artists.
Right now, I'm gonna tell you what I've been listening to right now. So, Nardo Wicked, I'm that young man right now. I'm listening to him heavy.
What's the name again?
Nardo Wick. That's the dude that made him. Who the fuck is that? That's how I step on niggas. That's him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I've been listening to him heavy. Definitely Kendrick Lamar. Big Steppers has definitely been on repeat. We listen. Okay. Purple Heart.
Of course.
Purple Heart is the shit.
Of course.
Okay, them are just my two that I've really been listening to back and forth. Yeah. Them young niggas know what they doing.
Won't smoke me. Won't smoke me.
Smoke with Keith.
Won't smoke me.
Won't smoke me. With Keith.
Don't have me. Jack, don't have me.
Wiz Khalifa is definitely somebody I'm always listening to.
I want to go to one of his concerts. I heard you can smoke there. I think that's so dope.
Why wouldn't you not? That's Wiz.
I just want to go and I want to smoke and vibe.
Yeah, that's Wiz. Hopefully he get you on the stage.
Man, hey.
Hopefully he get you on the stage. Starlito, if you guys know who that is, he's more of an underground rapper. And I'm gonna have to say Solange for my R&B right now.
Oh, yeah, fucking dope. No, people forget about her, and her albums are fucking amazing.
Yeah, hey, I got on like not her recent album, not her Houston album, the album before that. I don't know what it is, but I caught on late. But yo, Solange, woo!
Yeah. She's very creative. She's out this world type creative. Her spiritual realm, like she's so fucking dope.
Yeah, no, she's one of those artists, like you said. She's found herself. So her music comes out straight pure. It's no nothing.
She's not asleep at all. She's woke.
Yeah,
she knows what she be talking about. She knows what she's talking about. That's what's up. You got a good ass ear. Now, before I ask my next question, this is the perfect time. So for anybody who wants to call in, ask a question to, BlindMan Ke, feel free to do so at this present time. We are accepting phone calls. Jackie, where you at with the phone number? Let's get the phone number on here so people can call in and ask questions. Just in case y'all want to just tap in and just ask whatever about music, whatever it may be. But yeah. Now you have a podcast. I want you to tell me a little bit about this podcast. What's the name of this podcast? How long have you had your podcast?
My Thoughts. My Thoughts podcast. That's exactly what it's called. And I have a single out called My Thoughts, BlindMan Ke. So you want to look either or up. They out here. We all out here. My Thoughts podcast is a platform for individuals such as myself to give a voice for my community to speak. You know what I mean? Gives us an opportunity to. Yeah.
Word.
He's on it. He's on it. That's what we got. Shout out to Jackie, man.
Man, thank you, Jackie.
Shout out to Jackie. It gives me an opportunity to interview individuals such as yourself and people such as myself to put us all in one round for an hour and express our thoughts. You know what I mean? Go back and forth. Sometimes I'm doing episodes on educating individuals on what life is like for a person that may be paraplegic or with a visual impairment or totally blind, or like my last episode I did with rappers. So I got a balance of with the shits and with the knowledge. So whenever you want to tap in for either or, all you got to do is go to BlindMan Ke's Facebook page. I'm always promoting myself, Chanel, Mr.
And you
Jackie.
do. I appreciate you. You so fucking.
All you gotta do is click on all those links that say Fox Glenn, and you will get to see me all the time.
I'm gonna have to come through your podcast one day.
Hey, listen, you don't think you're not about to be on mine? Oh, and I have a host. I'm so sorry. I have a co-host. Her name is Griselda Diamond. She's also visually impaired.
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely be back on this show. I'm getting more acquainted with this show. She's getting more acquainted, so we're coming along. Before you guys know it, you won't see me without Griselda Diamond as far as My Thoughts podcast goes.
I love it. That's fucking dope. That's the phone number, y'all. Anybody who want to call in and ask questions. Podcasts are hard. People just assume you get on the podcast show and you just talk your shit. No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is
hard.
I'm
learning.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I feel you on that. So do whatever is needed for you mentally so you can get yourself right and so your podcast can be a success. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And whenever you need my support or whatever, I'm here. I'm always down for that.
I'm off of just learning how you doing things. And then my producer, having the Keys.
Right.
Keys. So it's always
Jackie, because Jackie be dope as fuck. I be shouting Jackie out.
no, that's the man right there. We
dope as fuck. He be getting on me too, because I be fucking up sometimes. I just be trying to figure out everything and do so much. Chanel, you good? Chanel, I ain't heard from you. So shout out to Jackie. Yeah. So
shout out Jackie, man. Producer's on it. Producer is on it.
Right. Why you ain't doing no sound effect for yourself, Jackie? You ain't doing no sound effect for you. We need to get you a sound effect for you when we talk about you and give you kudos.
Right. He needs his own little sound bite. Where's your sound bite?
What, really? Really, Jackie? We're gonna
Where his sound bite? Where his sound bite at?
Once again, if you all have any questions, please feel free to call in, ask any questions to myself or either to Keys or whatnot. And so what is something? So when are you? So you taking a break right now from the podcast? From My Thoughts?
Oh no, we still going. I do 2 shows a month, depending on how the month is. So last month I think we did 3. I can't confirm or deny. I have to look at my schedule, but I know for sure I do every other Sunday. So this Sunday I'm not going live. Next Sunday I am going live. So
tune in. I'm definitely gonna check you out.
We tuning in, man. We getting our stuff together. We about to make it big boy status here in the field.
As you should, goddammit. Now tell me, you have a lot of stuff. We done talked about a few things. You have a lot of stuff that you have your hands in at the moment. What is something you're hoping to accomplish within the next year or so?
Touring. I would like to definitely go out and start performing, getting that social experience with the fans, with the people, with the vibes. You know what I mean? This world's so crazy. I'm not hoping. I know once I get the platform that I need out, as far as stage presence and stuff, I'm gonna consume everybody with this good energy, and before you know it,
absolutely,
it's gonna be turned. They're gonna be like, hey, you go to one of those shows, that's what he on. It's not you have to be this, you don't have to work on Gucci, you don't have to have none of that. Like, just bring you. Bring you in some good common sense and let's rock out. That's what I don't want to sound cocky or nothing. I'm not hoping that's what we going to do within this year.
Speaking into existence.
Yes,
absolutely.
That's what we doing. We getting out here. The world needs to see us, Craig. The world needs to see us.
The world needs to see us, Craig. Top flight security of the world, Craig.
You feel me? The world needs to see me, Craig.
Nah, that's what's up. Now, before we, first of all, I appreciate you. Trusting me enough to get on here and, ask questions or whatnot. That's dope as fuck. And thank you so much. But before we end it, I just want to ask you, do you have any questions for myself?
It's time to go already? It's not an hour. Okay.
So my show is usually like 55 minutes. It depends. I was supposed to do like a commercial break because I don't know. You better light that shit up. You know, I told you before we got on here, I'm like, I got 2 kids in the back that's sick right now. Both of my fucking babies are sick. And I'm just like,
I'm about to get you with these questions. You ready?
oh, you too fucking ready. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm ready. Always
ready.
We got a caller. We got a call in.
We got a caller. My producer said we got a caller. Keep your questions though. Don't forget your questions.
I got you.
Okay. Who's the caller? What's up? Thanks for calling in to Sex, Love, and Vibes.
Hello. Hey, this is Tiffany. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Hi.
So I'm curious for BlindMan Ke, do you care about traveling or going different places, being visually impaired? Or have you thought about it more now that you're about to have a child?
Okay, so when you mean traveling, you mean like out of the city, like out of the state,
like out of the state, out of the country?
Yes, for sure. I really haven't went anywhere without somebody I'm comfortable with, as far as out of the state is concerned. So that's something I'm definitely going to have to put myself to the test and see how I do. You know, but yes, to answer your question, I'm super nervous about it. I know I can overcome that challenge. I just have to put myself in the field and try it out. Thank God that we have technology and Ubers and tracking locations. So that makes me feel way more better to go out, maybe to Chicago or Ohio, somewhere close to where I can try to navigate myself to a hotel and to a mall and back to that hotel and back to maybe Greyhound.
Especially you being an artist and maybe having a tour.
Yes, that's what I'm
saying. Say it again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Like you being an artist and having to go on tour.
Well, with that being said, I would have my managers. I have a team, so I wouldn't be by myself. Far as that's concerned, on the business tip, I'm never alone when it's business.
Gotcha. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you, Tiffany. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany.
I love your music. I really do. I play your music all the time.
Listen, it's gonna get better and better and better, and it's gonna be your ringtone before you know it. It's gonna be your alarm clock before you know it.
Period.
Hey, I wish you well, and I'm gonna keep following you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Good light, good love, good energy to you.
I love shit like that. That's so fucking amazing. That is so dope. That's so amazing. So you've never traveled out of Indiana?
No, I've traveled out of Indiana, just not by myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get
not
it.
by myself. Yeah.
Okay, I get it. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. I love the call in. Y'all better call in. Y'all better come through.
That's probably my biggest challenge I have. That is my biggest challenge I haven't done.
But that's okay. You have a reason for that. That's okay.
Oh no, we gotta overcome that though. It's gonna happen. That's a good question. I appreciate you, Tiffany, for that, because me and my wife, we gotta go out of town this year before my daughter starts getting big. I was
about to say I can go in y'all luggage and shit. You know what I'm saying? If y'all just want somebody there, I go in the luggage. I won't bother y'all. Y'all do y'all lovey-dovey shit, and I just go somewhere and mind my business. If you just need somebody there,
Oh, she say that. Okay, we'll see. I'll be like, hey, we.
Right, y'all be good. I'm a party over here though. Y'all let me know if you need me.
Yeah, just answer the text. Just answer the text.
All day. What was your question? What question did you have?
Okay, so now
y'all can still call in though. Everyone still call in.
Do you feel that men are not able to accept an empowering woman? And what I mean by that is
conversation with somebody.
She still wants a man and his energy and his financial, because he's a man. At the same time, as a woman, you're not going to always be like, well, I need $50 for this, or can you give me some money for changing the house around? You're more the woman that's gonna come home, the shit's already done.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna try to see if I can switch up. Are you saying, do I feel like men can be intimidated with the women like me with being so independent and doing so much?
Correct.
Is that how you asking?
Yes, and then your response of how you feel about that.
I do get this a lot, and it's not me being on no arrogant, conceited type shit. I swear it's not at all. I say this all the time with my homegirls. I feel like it's harder for women who are independent on that shit and that's really trying to make something happen to date or to find love. Because a lot of times men get intimidated. Real men, they say real men don't get intimidated, and I believe that. But a lot of times, I get from guys, you're always busy. You always busy. You always got something to do. You don't have enough time for me, or this and that. And I get that all the time. And I've been single for over a year now. And I've always get the same fucking thing, especially when I have a podcast. Oh, that means you always got to do your podcast, thing like this. Like, it's always something. So I do believe that men get intimidated by women who actually have goals, who have ambition, and who are trying to get things accomplished. My response to that is it just means that it's not, when I come across that type of man or that person, that means he's just not for me. And that's period. Like, because I won't, just how much as I'm busy or whatever, I'm going to make time for what I want. And I want a man who is busy just like me, but who's going to make time for what he wants. I want us to be on the same accord. Like, I'm making money. I love money. I love nice shit. So I work very, very hard. So yes, I work throughout the week. I'm full-time and I have my business and I do my podcast. And I want somebody who's on the same accord with me. So he can be, he can relate with me. And we can build some shit. So yeah, that's how I look at it.
As a man, I love it. Like my woman, I ain't even gonna lie. Her account higher than mine. And I look at it as men, they say, quote unquote, oh, I want a bad bitch, or oh, I want an independent woman, or I want a 10, or I want a dime.
Right.
What is your definition of that? That's the real question. What's your definition? Because my wife, she can do what the fuck she want to do when she want to fucking do it. Now, she does well with being my partner, being my best friend, because as a man, she knows I have to allow him to feel like a man. Because man, I don't give a fuck what no dude say that watch this. Bro, you get sensitive, G. You get sensitive if your lady don't allow you to feel like a man. Straight up. So sometimes that might be, oh, babe, let me get $20. Oh, babe, can I get $100? Like, that's her allowing me to feel like a man. I know she don't need me to do shit. You know what I mean? But it's the thought. It's her being considerate. Like, oh, babe, can you open this? Oh, babe, can you reach that? Like,
I swear.
That's her allowing me to feel like a man, and still her doing her. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
I love it. My mama's super independent. She raised us majority of her own. So I always push for women to go get it, because most time, like, if the man ain't really mentally, spiritually, physically in his right state of mind, then baby, you not gonna be in your right state of mind. So fuck it, keep doing what you need to do. But that's just how I feel, because I didn't see my mama really do this shit by herself. So I always push for independence, like, go get it. But please let me still feel like a man. You feel me? Please, baby, because my ego is fragile.
I had to learn that on the older I've gotten. Before I even go further into this, I just want to shout out my homegirl from ZZ's Customs, whatever. I see my producer was on it already. She did my shirts. She the fucking best. I go to her for everything.
Where's she at?
She's located in Gary.
Oh,
she's on my page if y'all can't find her. But yeah, she does everything. She do my kids stuff and everything. I'm about to be hitting her up for my kids' birthday party. But I just want to piggyback on what the fuck you was just saying. Like, I had to learn that because, I've talked about my past before and me being married before. My ex-husband and me, we was together for like 7 years. And one of the things that I had a hard time doing was not only submitting, but One thing I had to learn to do is allow a man to be a man. My brother and my father used to tell me that all the time. Like,
Right.
you know, we know you independent. You know,
Right.
he know that's why he like you. That's why he love you so much. He knows
Right.
that you can go get that money. You can go take care of this. But sometimes a man just want to feel wanted, needed type of thing. And I'm like, fuck that shit. And I didn't realize that till the older I've gotten into, like, you know, I got a divorce, started being on my own, dating and stuff, and getting into another relationship. Like, that shit is important. Because y'all
Right.
are men. Y'all want to be able to take care of us, you know, even if it's not much, you know, say, like you said, they can get that off the top shelf. I bet my tire, I think my tire getting low. Do you mind taking my car up there to get some air in the tire and shit like that? Shit like that, men really do appreciate. So I can definitely piggyback on what you said. Like, that shit is important. That shit is important. You can still be independent and ask your man for something.
Yeah, and that's it. That's, you just said it. You can
Absolutely
still be independent. And I mean, but what's the fucking point?
Right.
That's how I look at it. Like, if I'm not gonna, hey babe, I don't give a fuck what dude is around. Hey babe, can I get 20 out for you? You ask him, what the fuck, bro? I'm gonna ask my baby before I ask a dude. Like, for what?
So you saying, like, if you was in a bind or something and you in a relationship and you really need some, you know, as far as being comfortable with asking your significant other type thing.
Right.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I think that's cool if we are together and my man that I've been with for years say, you know, babe, I need this and stuff like that. I don't think nothing is wrong because y'all supposed to have each other back. Right. I'm not gonna lie and tell you, like, I've been in a situation or in a relationship with somebody was just doing the most. You know what I'm saying? You quitting jobs, you're not on your shit like that, but you constantly want stuff. Now that would be a problem for me. I'm very outspoken with shit like that. I don't do shit.
No, that's a big problem because
that goes into bum mentality. Like, no, absolutely not.
No, we're not asking for shit and not putting back shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, I might be like, babe, I left my wallet at the crib. Let me get this $30. I'm trying to go get woo wah.
Yeah, that's different. If I know you taking care of home and you on your shit, you ain't even gotta ask me out loud in public. I'm gonna slide that motherfucker to you, or I'm gonna send you a text message like, "Hey, check your pocket real fast. We're going to the movies. Just pull that shit out. We'll talk about it when we get in the car or the crib or some shit like that." So I get it. You just men want somebody to have their back. I get it. Now for the bums and shit that don't want to do shit and be on it, now that's the whole nother thing.
No, you have to go to work, sir.
You have to
go get some cash, sir. Even if you don't want to work at Kroger's, just go to work, sir.
I don't give a fuck if it's Mickey D's. You're gonna have to do something. Because I like shit and I want shit. And I'm not even a materialistic person, but I'm a hard worker. And I work very hard. And you know your value. Yes. So I want somebody to match that shit with me. We're gonna have to match it. You know what I'm saying? So I can come home to you and complain about my long ass day, but the check I done brought home, and you can be like, hey, my shit was the same way, but let's go get this for the kids. Let's get that. So that's the shit I'm on. But yeah, that was a good ass question. I definitely appreciate it. You know, I definitely do. We got some questions up in the chat. We don't have time, guys. We done went over the time, but we got somebody saying that's real. That takes mature and humble, and just basically giving you your props, Keith, on a lot of shit.
Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Good light to all you guys.
Man, I appreciate you so much coming on the show. Thank you, Keith. Thank you. What, BlindMan Keith? I just always go for Keith.
No, we family now. This
it's it. That's it. You stuck, bro. It's stuck, bro. Put me in your motherfucking luggage. Talk to wifey. Where y'all want to go?
Right.
No, but thank you so much. And to everybody, to people, you know, the person that called in or whatever, and to everybody that, you know, that's listening and viewing this, thank you so much. I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you for just watching Sex, Love, and Vibes. Thank you, Keith, so much. Blessings.
Appreciate you to all the vibers. That's what I'm calling them. Shout out to all the vibers. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Good energy, good light, good love to all.
All right. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all. See y'all next Saturday.
I can't wait to roll up this weed. I can't wait to give you my seed. I can't wait till it's just weed. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Roll up this patient. Rolled up a whole damn gram I'm facing. I'm too damn impatient. Look at your body, yeah, look what I'm facing. I'm too damn impatient. I'm tryna get all in your life and you waste it. I'm tryna make a baby. Fuck, I'm tryna fuck it up, yeah, I'm tryna go crazy. Lady.